what should be your current salary compared to the experience that you are having. Yes, a lot of people have this kind of question when they are working in the IT sector or the corporate sector, and we are going to decode that in our today's video. Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, that is EdTech. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Let us begin with our today's video. So our today's video is going to be very important because we are going to discuss, we are going to demystify, we are going to share everything about the number of years of experience that you are having in the corporate sector and the kind of package or the salaries that you can expect. So without wasting any more time, let us move forward. But there is one gentle reminder, one request from EdTech YouTube channel, that is please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel if you feel that the videos are helpful. Okay. The first important thing, if you are joining any IT company as a fresher, you might expect a package of 3.5 or 4 lakh rupees. If you are highly skilled and if you are having an experience of like solving the DSA problems, then you can expect something around 7. But for time being, let us just consider the fresher's salary as 4 lakh rupees. If you complete 2 years at the same company, you might be having something if you are working at a service-based IT company, which I'm assuming to be TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Capgemini, Cognizant, lot of bunch of other companies, right? You might have an experience of 2 years, then you might expect a package of around, like with all the appreciation or appraisals or your promotions, right? At 2 years of experience, you might expect a package of around something around 4.5 or 5 lakh rupees, right? Maximum at par. So after 2 years, you plan to switch, right? Now you are having 2 years of experience and now you might be expecting somewhat more. But right now in the IT sector, if you are very skilled, if you're exceptionally skilled, if you're the master of your craft, of the tech stack that you're working in, and if you want to job switch, if you went to job switch, then you can expect something around like 30-40% of decent hike, right? So after 2 years, this is where the things start to change after your first switch. Now, if you completed 2 years in the first company and then after that you complete 1 year again, okay, then you might expect a package with 3 years of experience. You can expect definitely a package of 9 lakh rupees. Okay, 3 3s are 9, right? So in IT sector, the multiple of 3 is used when you are comparing the packages, right? I have discussed with a lot of people who are working in these top IT companies and GCCs, also top GCCs, top product-based companies, top banks like HSBC, your JP Morgan, or even your Citibank for that matter. I've discussed with a lot of people and they are saying the same thing, that if you're having 3 years of experience, you can expect something around 9 to 10 lakh rupees. If you're having 4 years of experience, simply multiply that with the 3x, okay? So it becomes roughly around 12 lakh rupees or 13 lakh rupees. If you are having an experience of 5 years, right, then you can expect something around 5 3s or 15 lakh rupees as the salary in the service-based IT companies. But now here is one twist that I wanted to share with all of you guys. One of my friend who was having around 8 years of experience, who jumped or switched the job after every 2 years, okay, that person was getting around 30% salary hike. The second job switch, he got around 100% salary hike, and at par, okay, at the last, when he was having an experience of 8 years, he went to a product, not technically a product-based company, he went to a service-based company, and that service-based company, okay, he was having an experience of around 8 years, which I already mentioned. He went to that service-based IT company where there was a client who took the interview also, and he was able to crack the interview. Yes. Okay. Now after that, the client asked the service-based company that we want only this candidate. Okay, we don't care how much money you are paying from your side, we will be paying you money, but we just want this particular candidate because that particular candidate is having the experience, domain experience, as well as the technology skill that we require. So the client insisted on getting that candidate, and the company, in order to get the billing, they simply gave the experience was around 8 years, right? I already mentioned. The company gave a package of 37 lakh rupees on the experience of 8 years. Yes, you heard it right. But now things started to change. When my friend went into that company after 1 year, okay, of working in that project, you know that banking clients, they take almost 1 year, 1 month, 2 months only for the onboarding. All the background verification is done. All these things happen. And after that, after having like around 8-9 months of experience on that project was closed down. And that is where things started to change. Now, the person who was working in that service-based IT company, right, having 8 years of experience and 37 lakh rupees of package, out of that 10% was the variable pay, okay? So that person was getting a hefty package at like kind of considerable amount of experience. So what happened? The project ended, okay? And that was an abrupt change. Why the project ended, right? The client was not like very happy with the performance of the entire team, and that is the reason the management took some kind of decision. And after that, if you look at that person is now on is in a dilemma, and that person is not able to figure out what should I do, because after 9 months or 10 months, if your project is getting ended and you are having a very high package, then it is difficult for the company to sustain you on bench. because if you are someone who is having a niche skill set, and if you're going to a company with high experience, then the expectations from you are also very high. If you are a lead software engineer, and if you are sitting on bench for that company, and if you're drawing salary more than 2 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees, right? In that case, the company has to pay you the amount, and where will they bring it from? This is what the company thinks from the management's perspective. And the HR then tries to board you into projects where they will be getting higher billing so they can compensate you with your salary. And if that does not happen, if they do not have that kind of project where the billing is very high for that kind of tech stack or skill set, then you become a very bad thing for that company, because the company thinks of like to lay you off. They ask you to either get interview calls or get allocated to some of the other project, and if there is a mismatch of the skill set, then they are ready to like board you also. Okay, they try to help you with the interview or somewhat, okay, but they simply want the billing so that they don't have to pay from their own pocket when you are sitting on bench. And this is the absolute reality. That person now, my friend, is facing some kind of trouble, some kind of issues with getting other offers also. So that person knew that if he's sitting on bench for more than 45 days, 50 days, or more than 60 days, then he might get a pink slip, which is a layoff from that company, which is termination from that company. And if that person is going out in the market to search for opportunities, he is not getting that kind of salary, even the same salary he's not getting in the job market for 8 years of experience, around 9 years of experience. So this is what I wanted to share. See, if you look at product-based companies, you can look at Microsoft, Ola, Uber. All these companies also pay 40 lakh rupees, 50 lakh rupees for 7 years, 8 years of experience. But these are the product-based companies, guys. Service-based companies are dependent on the client. Service-based companies are dependent on the project, and that is the reason why if you are having less amount of experience and higher package, then that also becomes very tricky, very twisty, right? The situation is not that good for my friend. I have suggested him a lot of other companies wherein they are paying also hefty packages for service-based companies if you are having good experience. But again, getting an interview, getting shortlisted, getting selected for that kind of role is also very difficult. So that is the reason I wanted to share with all of you guys that even if you are getting a very high salary, but there is a risky situation, there is a clingy situation, then please think about it, discuss with your mentors, and before finalizing on anything, just think of it from a future's perspective. Will you be able to sustain in that company for 2 years? Because even if you look at like the IT sector overall, how it is changing because of the AI, okay? People are not spending more than 3 years in any company. 2 years is the minimal time that they are spending. 2 years is a very decent time that you can go and work for a company, but more than that or less than that, I think it becomes very tricky. Okay, so we discussed 2 important points. The first point was regarding what should be the salary, okay, multiple salary of your considering your experience. So it should be around, if you are looking at service-based IT companies, it should be somewhere between 3x or 4x of your current experience. And if you are exceptionally skilled, then it can go beyond 5x, 6x also. Okay, that is not an issue. But for average, for above average people who are having decent experience, who don't want a lot of hard work to do, okay, for them it is around 4x and 5x maximum. Right? And the upper band can go beyond anything. Okay, it can be 10x also of your current experience if you're having that kind of skill set. Okay, so with this, I would like to end at today's video. If you feel that this video was helpful, if you find that the story that I've shared with you was relatable to you, then please let us know in the comment section. If you have any questions, please ask in the comment section as well, and we will meet you in the next video. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.